Now, as per your popular request, I am showing the exact installation process of Scribus. Before you install Scribus, you should install GoScript. You need to install GoScript. For Scribus, to show you preview of PDF file or to show you print preview, GoScript is a must. And for Scribus to use embedded PostScript files, GoScript is a must. So before installing GoScript, you need to go to goscript.com as shown here, download, and at the download various GoScript versions are available. The current version is 9.52. Here you have a version for Windows 32-bit, Windows 64-bit, Linux 32 and Windows Linux 64-bit. So here you should know first what type of Windows installation you are running, whether it's a 32-bit or a 64-bit. Let us see what sort of Windows we are running. To control panel, to system, then here inside the system it shows 64-bit operating system based on 64-bit processor. So you need to do this to know whether you are running a 64-bit or a 32-bit operating system. This is how you find out. So now since I am running a 64-bit operating system, I am going to download this version. You got to download it, click it, and it will get downloaded to the default destination, most probably to the download folder. After the download completes, you need to go to the download folders here and then click the executable file. On clicking, the installer will start. Allow the installer to proceed. Let it install in the default location. Give next, give the I agree button. Destination folder, let it take the default. Then the installation is continuing, and as soon as the installation is over, see, you need to check this generate PDF map for Windows CGK to TrueType fonts, because this will ensure that this GoScript maps all the fonts inside the window. So Windows TrueType fonts will also be mapped by GoScript. If it is mapped, automatically it will be used by Scribus or any other software which is going to use GoScript. As soon as the installation completes, you won't see any icon placed in your desktop. You won't see any icon at the startup menu. So you need not start this program at all. The software which is going to use this program will identify the installation and look for the default installation folder and use it. So the next step is you need to install Scribus. On clicking the finish button, the installer quits. Now we go to the Scribus website. When the current version, the new version is 1.5.5, you can go and download the release. Here it is available at sourceforge.net. And here again you need to choose a 32-bit or a 64-bit executor. If your Windows is 32-bit, use the Scribus, this one. If it is 64-bit, choose the 64-bit. Since my installation is going to be 64-bit Windows, so I am going to choose the 64-bit. I click it, it gets downloaded. to the download folder, which happens to be the default download folder. Then you double click the installer to run. It will automatically run. If you would have installed GoScript, it won't give out any warning saying that GoScript is not installed. You can install Scribus even without installing GoScript. If you want to, if you can forego the print preview option. If you don't want to see print preview, you need not install GoScript. Now you need to select the language, give OK, accept the agreement, give next, choose everything, then give next, allow the install to proceed, allow the installer to install the software in the default folder. I am giving this video, this presentation exactly real time, so that you will know how long it takes the installer to complete its job. You need to wait patiently till the Scribus is installed. I repeat again, you can install Scribus even without installing GoScript if you can forego the print preview option in the Scribus. But I will advise you to install GoScript because it adds some extra features which will be useful when you create documents using Scribus. Actually, in my earlier discussion, I have not dealt with in detail as far as the installation process of Scribus is concerned. Many of the viewers started asking me how exactly you install Scribus, so I thought I will come out with a detailed video of Scribus installation. It's in a zip format. Take some time to get unzipped. This is real time, mind you. I have not cut the video. As soon as the extraction process is over, the job is done. The language files are being extracted now. All the added features are being extracted right now. The Python code is being extracted right now. As soon as the installer completes, and click finish, and when you click finish, if I check the box run Scribus will run. You would have placed the icon of pen nib on your desktop, so it's opening up. Since it is opening up for the first time, you would like to create a cache of all the fonts available in the system. It will catalog all the fonts which is available in Scribus as well as all the fonts available with the Windows install. As soon as the font cache is created, the software will open. This happens for the first time. After that, it will open faster. This is actually the new document page which tells you where you can give out the settings. You can give out facing pages. You can say the size of set the size of the document, orientation of the document. These we have already dealt with in our previous sessions. This is a repetition to reinforce the installation process I have recorded, so that you will have a better idea how to go about installing Scribus in your Windows operating system.